Well, hi folks, and welcome back to the channel. Appreciate having you here. So I've got a question for you. Are you a fatalist? So just to let you know, like a fatalist is somebody who thinks that when your time on this planet is done, your time on this planet is done. And it doesn't matter if you're sleeping in your bed, if you're crossing a street, or if you're flying in an airplane, your time is done. So I'd like to explore that a little bit. I personally tend to believe along the fatalist lines. I think that we're here on this planet to learn and to grow and to do and to teach. And once we've accomplished what our soul contract was when we came down here, then it's time for us to move on. Sometimes that soul contract includes teaching others how to deal with separation, with grief, things like that. So a lot of times people will ask, how can there be a God? How can there be something that would take a small child, a baby? Um, it's not for us to understand what those choices are. There is a bigger cosmic force at work here that makes those determinations. And I believe that we enter into, like I say, a soul contract before we come into this body on this plane that is an agreement to provide those certain lessons to certain people. So you might question why somebody who is a good person passes away, and there are people who are nasty and self-serving and narcissistic and just miserable people, and yet they are like the Energizer Bunny and they just keep ticking along. Well, stop and think for both perspectives. The good person who, in our opinion, has gone too soon, perhaps their time of going has already been a success. Clearly, they've left an impression on you by being a good, kind spirit, a good, kind person, and have left that impression with you. Secondly, maybe the reason why they're leaving, when they're leaving, is to teach you to go inward and recognize that and identify what it is to feel loss, to feel grief, to feel sadness, to have that lack. On the other hand, the person who is narcissistic and nasty and self-serving and all that continues to function in the world, think of the lessons that they are teaching you. They're teaching you what you don't want to be. They're teaching you how negative actions cause reactions in the world. So before you just at face value make that judgment about why, take a look at the underlying lessons. See what you can grasp from that. And hopefully that will help you understand a little bit and cope with your feelings of either anger that somebody else is surviving or your grief that somebody that you love who is gentle has passed. And always remember, whoever passes is always around you. We're all part of that one energy, at least in my opinion. Thanks very much for watching this video. If you are looking for one-on-one mentoring, training, help with meditation, getting in touch with yourself, please drop me a note. If you're looking for a one-on-one reading as well, just to remind you, I do that as well. Thank you for your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes, and I look forward to sharing even more with you coming up soon. Bye for now.